Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Coach Prime and Asante Samuels got into some beef this weekend, Ocho.
I love this, boy. Hey, listen. Can I go? Can I go?
Yeah,
I like this. You know how I'm a fan and an enthusiast when it comes to beautiful DB play. The T-step and being able to gather step and get out your break, there are different skill sets for different players.
Yes.
What makes them comfortable, depending on what you like to do. Dion Sanders, his ability to get in and out of breaks is phenomenal.
Yes.
It's phenomenal. His anticipatory skills are phenomenal.
Yes.
Understanding the tendencies and what routes are coming based on down and distance, alignment, whatever it may be, is phenomenal. Another great one, and Asante Samuels, whether it be man, whether it be zone, bump and run, man to man, his anticipatory skills, again, based on down and distance, is good. He's the greatest T-stepper of all time. And he has the numbers and the stats to prove it. Now you have two of the greats. You have two of the all-time greats that are going back and forth based on a specific skill set and technique. One might not like it, but the other likes it. So the way Dion used to get out of breaks, it worked for him and it works for other players.
Right.
Everybody can't do the goddamn T-step like Asante Samuels, huh?
Right.
Everybody can't do it. Other players that play defensive back, you have to gather. You have to. It's like there's some receivers that can get out of break in 3 steps. Then there's some that got to get out in 5. There's the difference. Asante Samuels is one of the few that can T-step. And I think one of the things that might be bad about the T-step, if you T-step and it's a double move, well, you're assed out.
Mm-hmm.
You're assed out because you're not even gathering. You just taking that one step and getting up out of it and you just driving.
Right.
So if he fake and make a double move, I mean, it's gonna take you forever to get back out of there. That's a hard argument, man, from two of the best to ever play the game. But it's a good one. I like to hear your expertise on that.
I think the thing is, time is looking at it as no wasting motion. What do we talk when we run routes? What are we saying? No wasting motion.
Yeah, make everything look the same.
When we get into that break, we want our arms here or we want our arms here.
Yes, sir.
You want your body. You want your over your toes. You know what I'm saying? You want that weight distributed over these big old quads. So you get and come up out of there.
Yes,
Notice none of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in other words, time is saying by T-stepping, that's wasted motion. And what we're taught, my coach told me, say, son, he who hesitates is beat. So time is coming in there, coming.
I'm coming right now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He said, when you open, that guy's already at the break. Because think about it, you got to do this.
Yeah.
Now you got to square back up and go. Okay. That worked for Asante.
Mm-hmm.
I think the thing is that this is what I'm going to try to teach.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I see I'm trying to teach this and the guy can't get it and he's better at T-stepping, I'm going to let him T-step.
But and it's a funny thing. This is the funny thing about Asante Samuels. Now, this is when it comes down to technique. This is what Sant was so goddamn good at. Asante play inside leverage, right?
Uh-huh.
He'll play off on purpose. And no matter how you weave him, the thing why he can T-step so well and still be in position to make the play is because that mother... Oh, I almost cursed. I'm sorry, Unc. I'm so excited. Hey, Asante, you can come at him, and if you weave inside, he gonna weave, but he gonna stay square the whole time.
Right.
He not opening up. He gonna stay square, stay right in front of you the whole time. If you weave outside, he gonna weave right with you.
Right.
And so when it's time for to get out his break, if you make any kind of move in front of him without stepping on his toes, the ball is going the other way.
Yeah,
I've seen it. So
he's the guy you got to double move. Yeah. I'm double moving him. I'm not, because he's going to sit.
Yeah.
He going to squat. He squats on a lot.
Yes.
He has great, like you said, he has great anticipation, but you got to double move him. And a lot of things, because he came up in the Coach Belichick system,
yes, sir,
is that what he did is like, no matter what you do, if I got inside leverage, I got inside leverage. If I got outside leverage, I got outside leverage. So what you do don't impact me because I got to be outside leverage.
No matter
So if
what.
you're doing all that stuff, I got outside leverage. I got outside leverage. You run the bang, I can't stop it. If I got inside leverage, I don't care if you give me a nod outside, I'm staying inside. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of your technique. Is that what we try to do? We try to keep our technique as sound as we possibly can to eliminate wasted motion.
Right.
And so Prime commented, say, "Sir, foolish, LOL, God bless you, my brother. Tell them what this is really about, sir. You forever taking a shot at the sky. Mickey Andrews is responsible for teaching us what I teach, and it sure seemed like it worked for us. Peace be still."
Yeah. And again,
this set off hold on, Ocho. Let me. This set off a bunch of tweets from Asante. Ain't no shot to on the end, brother. Competitive as they come. I talk ish. If it offended you, Coach Gene Chizik taught us how to T-step. I'm just trying to compare film. You can't run from the debate. I will still be here talking ish. LOL. God bless you. Here's a yearly reminder. Not let us excuse pick sixes. 168 games, 53. Dion played 188 games, 53 interceptions, 3 playoff interceptions, 2 Super Bowls. Asante, 51 interceptions, 7 playoff career interceptions, 2 Super Bowls. 50-plus interception, 94 pass. Please start saying they don't throw his way. Asante, I love you, bro. I love you. I think you're phenomenal. But you're not in time's realm. That's not even close. You're not. Nobody will ever say Asante Samuel and Dion Sanders in the same breath. You were fabulous. That's the greatest corner to ever put on pads and a helmet. The lockdown, where do you think this term came from? Where you think that term came? Ocho, do you realize where that term came from?
Yeah.
The cover corner, the shutdown corner, the cover one side of the field. When he took sometimes people like, when I say time locked it down, there was no safety in the hole. So if you ran the post, go back and look when he picked it on Rocky Ismail. He got him man to man.
Yeah.
They threw a post with nobody in the hole.
Yeah.
Time ran, jumped over the top of him and picked it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Put the ball up and came back this way with it. Spring is right around the corner, and you know what that means. More time to enjoy quality moments with your partner, whether it's a long walk in the park or a cozy evening at home. There's no better time to spark up that connection. Literally, introducing Rose Sparks, the 2-in-1 prescription treatment that helps you get stronger, harder erections faster. Rose Sparks dissolve right under your tongue and hits the bloodstream quicker, meaning you'll be ready to go in just 15 minutes on average. And with up to 36 hours of action, you've got more time to enjoy yourself round after round. With Rose Sparks, you get thicker, longer erections you want and the stamina that lasts longer, making it more fun for the both of you. It's all about being ready for play whenever the moment strikes. And the best part, Rose Sparks connect you with a medical provider 100% online. No awkward in-person visits. If you're approved, your treatment ships right to your door. If prescribed, new sexual health patients gets $15 off Sparks on a recurring plan. Connect with a provider at ro.co/nightcap to find if prescription Rose Sparks are right for you. That's ro.co/nightcap for $15 off your first order. Compound drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety effectiveness or manufacturing reviews. For full safety info, go to ro.co/safety info. Asante, you are fabulous.
Yeah.
You're not time, man. You can put all these stats up. Bro, you're not time. I get it. Your technique, you say the T-step worked for you. Good. Ocho and I are trying to explain what we try to do is we try to eliminate wasted motion. Okay, you felt that the T-step would serve you better than to start the back pedal because everybody is up underneath them and come forward. You felt the T-step gave you that a bigger burst. No problem. Clearly it worked. You were a Pro Bowler.
Yeah.
You won Super Bowls. You got 50-plus interceptions.
Yes, sir.
You're just not time, and it's okay.
Yeah, I think I love Prime and what Prime was able to do in the class and the bar that he set. But I don't want it to take away from how special Zont was as
Yeah,
well.
he was. He was.
How special
But
he
there's
was.
levels. There's levels, Ocho.
Yeah, I know it's level. I know it's levels, but I need people to also understand as great as Prime was. I'm not saying Zont is on that level, but we need to give Zont his flowers so people understand how difficult it was to put up the numbers he did.
Yeah.
And doing the T-step and how good he was technically. That's all I'm saying.
Ocho, you tell me the cornerback that's played that shifted the balance of power. He goes to San Francisco, they beat Dallas. He goes to Dallas and Dallas beat San Francisco.
Right.
He shifted the balance of power. One man.
I understand what you mean. That's why I said the greatness that is Prime.
Yeah.
Listen, he stands alone. We know that. You know, but one thing that we always do is we always go to the numbers. We always go to the stats. I don't look at stats. I look at when it played. I watch tape. Oh, okay. But listen now. If we talk about watching tape, now you look at 22. Hey, boy, he does some special stuff out there now.
Now his cluing, his ability to diagnose.
Oh yeah. Hey, to know what's coming before.
Oh man.
Hey, listen. Zont's ability to know what's coming before it comes and gambling at the right time and breaking on balls.
But see, sometimes numbers fool you.
Yes, sir.
Darrelle Revis, how many picks he got? How many people you think taking Asante over Revis? You see how numbers are misleading, Ocho? You think Revis got, I don't know, how many interceptions does Revis have? Does Revis have 30 interceptions?
I'm not.
Revis got 29 picks. Now I want you to tell me, Ocho, you played against both of them.
Mm-hmm.
I like to go to the man that played the man, not the man that know the man that talked to the man about a man. You played against both of them.
Yeah.
Tell me what you think.
Listen, don't do me like that. Hey, don't do me like as a defensive back myself. Listen, I'm trying to give praise. It's Sunday. I'm trying to give praise and worship where it's due. Now, see, it's a hard battle for Zont to win because we talking about Prime and the comparison of the two. And 99% of the world won't allow the comparison to happen. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get on my soapbox for Zont. As a receiver,
yes,
I understand how special and technically sound Young Bull was. Now, I'm not trying to compare to Prime. Prime is on a different level. He's in a different stratosphere. But I don't want that to take away. And I want people to
No.
I don't want to take away how great Zont was and what he was able to do. That goddamn T-step and his ability to always stay square is why he was so good at it. As opposed to other DBs that open up right away so they wouldn't be able to T-step anyway. There are very few DBs, right? Listen to me real quick, chat. Listen to me. Prime is a great one. Revis was the great one. Pat Surtain and some of the young bulls in today's game, and some of the DBs in the old era. 95% of DBs, 95% of them play the position not to get beat.
Yeah.
And there's 5% that play to make a play.
Another thing, Ocho.
Prime is in that.
Yeah.
Zon is in that. And it's a few others. I'm not going to reel off no names, but there's a difference.
A lot of times, people have great techniques. You watch guys in warming up.
Yeah.
Bam. Bam. Get in the game when they go to get somebody. Slop it in the mug.
Yeah, it changed up.
You see guys running around so air, Ocho?
Yeah.
Ooh, hey, they hit that 10 roll to 12 and that speed out.
Clean.
They do that over the top, like, ooh, boy, you see that dagger?
Yeah.
As soon as somebody in front of them. Dude, what happened?
What happened, yeah? It's funny. It's funny. Anytime you put a body in front of somebody, most of the time, your technique goes away. It goes away. The ability to operate in the same fashion you do on air with the body in front of you takes such extreme confidence in not just your belief in your skill set, but your technique as well.
Look, like I said, that's not, look, just because you're not, it's like a receipt. It's like somebody saying, "Well, he ain't Jerry Rice." Well, who is? that ain't no shot.
Right.
It's like when I had Ken Griffey on my podcast, and he go see his son play, and the guy was like, "Hey, he ain't Ken Griffey. He ain't you." Griffey looked at him and said, "Well, who name 5 players that are?"
Yeah.
Okay, Asante Samuel isn't prime. Okay, name 5 DBs that are. That's not a slight.
Right.
Asante Samuel was a damn good, he was a great corner.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not prime, that doesn't deduce you.
Right.
That's like saying, well, he wasn't Joe Montana, he ain't Tom Brady. Okay, name 5 Tom Brady's at quarterback. So what the hell are you saying? People get caught up with he ain't this. Okay, name 5 that were. Name 5 Barry Bonds. Name 5 Jerry Rice that played the receiver position. Name 5 LTs. Name 5 Aaron Donalds. It's not a guys get so upset. So what you say, I'm saying you were great, but there are levels to this. There are. It just is. You can be a great actor. Are there 5 better than Denzel?
Mm-mm.
So, I mean, I'm just, people get caught up. Hey, he ain't no Gronk, okay. There ain't but one Gronk. How many tight ends can say they were Gronk?
Right.
I mean, how many tight ends can say they was Travis Kelce?
Mm-hmm.
People just get caught up getting their feet. Man, I don't care.
Right.
I'm good. All I can say is this. From 90 to 2003, that's what I played.
Yeah.
Look at my numbers and look at the guys that played in that era. Look at their numbers. And you tell me, I can't do what came after me. Right. I can't do what came before me. But look at my era when I played. Look at the tight ends and from that era. And you see what my numbers look like comparable to theirs.
Hold on. And I got something even better than that. I got something better than that. And I'm glad you said that. I want you to look at the era before me. You hear me? Stay with, hey, chat, y'all hear me? Chat, listen to me real close. Stay with me now. Stay with me. Look at the era before me, all the receivers that played. Yeah. Look at the era during my time, okay? Now look at the era right now. And I ain't talk about no numbers. Mm-hmm. But there was only one Ocho, boy. You hear me? Ocho, it's only one of them, boy. You hear me?
Ocho, people try to say now, well, who did time play against? I tell you what, take any era. You tell me 3 receivers better than Randy Moss, Terrell Owens, and Jerry Rice. I'll give you any era. You tell me 3 receivers that you would take over those 3. Because that's what Dion went against. So I want you to tell me. So if you want this era, you want Chase, Jetta, Reek. If you want to go back a little farther, you want Fitzgerald, you want Marvin Harrison, I'll give you any era. I'll take T.O., I'll take Randy Moss, and I'll take Jerry Rice. And you tell me 3 receivers that's better than those 3. Take off, chat.
Hey, listen, why the chat try to do the impossible? I'm finna grab me a bottle of water.
Man, look, this is not and look, and Ty, this is rare for time for him to get into a tit for tat on Twitter. Occasionally he will. Occasionally if he feel like he said, he's called upon, he'll chime in. But normally he really doesn't. It's like I said, I just think the thing is a difference of opinions. Asante did the T-step. It worked for him. Time didn't. He believed wasted motion, caused you to give up plays that you probably wouldn't give up. Okay. 2 things can be true. The T-step could work for Asante, where time didn't do the T-step. Okay.
Hey, matter of fact, we can squash the conversation and we could change the topic. Whether you gather step, whether you T-step, whether you bump, whether you play off, whether you play zone, whether you play man. Asante Samuel and Dion, you know who they couldn't cover?
Who?
Me.
Man, time already told you to go press you.
Listen, hey, we could be in a phone booth. We could be in the phone booth. We could be in a brown paper bag. Matter of fact, the paper bag could be wet. The paper bag could be wet. Prime couldn't see me, huh? He couldn't see me with Eric Dickinson goggles on. And don't play with me. Asante.
Man, Prime gonna choke the shit.
Hey, listen, I love both them boys, man. I love the boy, and I love the healthy banter and competition back and forth.
Yeah.
The competitive nature never goes anywhere, even when you're done playing. I like it.
Yeah.
It's a good healthy discussion. But y'all can't stop me. Not then and not now.
But what I could never understood was how could Time play with that big wide base?
Hey, right? And if you beat him, he was gonna recover.
Yeah, he wasn't worried about you running past it. And that's the last thing he was running. He wasn't running. I mean, maybe one guy, probably if he missed the jam on Tyreek. But other than that, he gonna be. Now,
Listen,
if he don't miss the jam, he gonna be right there in your hip.
You gotta think about it. If he missed the jam on Tyreek, that means the ball got to be perfect.
It got to be, because he gonna come now. He coming.
The ball got to be perfect.
He coming. Next time, as a matter of fact, next time we bring Time on, we gonna ask him.
I like that topic.
I think they got Cam. Don't they got us practice on see you practicing? Yeah. Man, I wish I'd have known. If I'd have known we gonna have this conversation, I'd have hit him up.
Who that? Who?
Time.
Oh. That was a good one. That was a great convo.